Hello, and welcome to my review of Tarzan on the PS1. I thought this would be quite an easy game to review. Since I've completed it many times, I thought I'd probably have a few points to make about it. This review will cover 6 categories: storyline, level design, playable characters, collectible items, music, and then the final verdict. I only need you to remember one thing. Everything that I say in this review is my own opinion. If you have a different one, that's fine, but please refrain from berating my opinion if it's different from yours. Without further ado, let's start this. Now, I really don't think I need to explain the storyline of this game very much. It follows the exact same storyline as the film, so if you've seen that, you'll know exactly what to expect in the game. Having said that, I think the game covers all the key moments from the film very well. There are 13 levels, and perhaps with the exception of 1 or 2, they tie in very well with the events of the film. Let's move on to level design. In my opinion, Tarzan's levels are very well designed. The backgrounds in each level look beautiful, and the objects and textures that are displayed in a 2.5D way are very realistic. There are quite a few hidden areas in the levels that you might not know how to get to immediately. Some of the ways to reach these areas aren't always right there in front of your face. I think this adds to the overall challenge of the game and makes you think a bit more than when you're in other, more obvious parts of the game. I think the level designers took the locations in the movie into account very well indeed, as each level has a very adequate resemblance to most of the film's locations, in my opinion. For example, the trashing the camp and campsite commotion levels both take place at the human encampment, which in the film is surrounded by large bamboo-like plants on all sides. The backgrounds for both of those levels reflect that, so well done for the creators in that respect. Now for the playable characters. Disney's Tarzan has a small character roster of only 3 characters. Tarzan, of course, Turk, the young female gorilla, and Jane Porter. Tarzan and Turk are very easy to get to grips with controlling, but Turk, unlike Tarzan, has no form of attack. The creators also decided not to give any of the characters any form of signature move, except maybe Tarzan's tree surfing abilities in some levels. You only control Jane on one level, the baboon chase. It's a short period of time that you control her individually before Tarzan rescues her, but before he does, controlling Jane by herself feels quite difficult, because you seem to be forever tripping over tree roots and small animals running across the path, or even colliding with protruding branches, all of which will cost you in terms of health, which can be annoying. Now the music. The instrumental pieces in this game are amazing. in my view, and some are even versions of the Phil Collins songs from the movie, such as Strangers Like Me and Son of Man. The music for the levels complement their action excellently. For example, the elephant stampede has a sort of crazy, chaotic feel to it, and the journey to the treehouse has a slow, sort of melancholy mood that fits the situation in the level like a glove. My personal favourite musical pieces in the game are from Sabor Attacks, Coming of Age, Trashing the Camp, and Campsite Commotion. Now we move on to collectible items. As far as collectibles in platformers go, Tarzan is quite generic. By far the most numerous collectibles in Tarzan are coins, which, like the Wumpa Fruits in the Crash Bandicoot series, award you an extra life if you collect 100. One collectible that is a bit more exclusive to the Tarzan world, however, is the 4 sketches hidden throughout every level except the final boss. If you manage to find all 4 of the sketches, you unlock a bonus stage where you can earn some extra coins. Another common collectible feature in Disney-based games, as seen in Hercules and The Lion King, Simba's Mighty Adventure, would be the letters of the main character's name. Tarzan is no different in this respect. The letters T, A, R, Z, A, and N are scattered throughout each level, and if you find all 6 letters in a level, you will unlock the clip from the movie that was used to introduce the level for any time viewing. Now to deliver the final verdict on this game. I would say, keeping in mind other games from Disney, that Tarzan is absolutely one of their best. It's not available to buy in the shops anymore, obviously, but it's definitely worth buying over an online supermarket like Amazon. In my opinion, if you like the film, you'll more than likely love the game as well. I would give this game a score of 9.6 out of 10 overall. Thank you for watching this review of Disney's Tarzan on PS1. I hope you enjoyed it.